Ascension Episode 9, Leap of Fame. And I call it Leap of Fame because of one Dean Stockwell. He was in the show Quantum Leap, and he also has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So I kind of meshed it together in honor of him. So, me being the bearer of bad news, we will start out with. Oh, wait! Before we even do, I'm like jumping into Dean Stockwell. He's got me all messed up. I didn't even introduce us.
Yes.
So, this is Pop Ascension. I am Ron, and I am joined again by Michelle, the one and only. How are you today, Michelle?
Hello, I am well. How are you?
I'm doing okay, but again, I have to be, like I said, the bearer of bad news today.
Oh,
I don't like it. This is happening way too often, and I don't
okay.
like it. But if you're joining us, you are on twitch.tv/RI_broadcasting. You could be on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. You could be at Facebook.com/RI Broadcasting. And we are also streaming on Twitter at Broadcasting RI.
That's right.
That's because I messed up the first time and I couldn't remember passwords and all that stuff, and so I lost my
Mhm.
RI broadcasting.
Oh,
So that was a mess up there.
yeah.
LaFlux, how are you? Welcome to the
Hello.
show. It has been a long time since I've seen you, and I'm glad you're here. So getting right into it, let's go into the headlines. And yes, I am bringing you more bad news. So Dean Stockwell, the actor,
Right.
dies at age 85.
Hmm.
Um, Look, this guy has been around since he was 15, and he danced with Gene Kelly in
Right.
I can't remember the movie. Oh my god, I just drew a blank. But
Mhm.
15 years old, he's in movies and TVs, and all the way up, through all these movies. He was in Dune in 1984, Blue
Mhm.
Velvet. He was an Oscar nominated for supporting actor in Married to the Mob with Michelle Pfeiffer and Matthew Modine.
Right. Okay.
Not
Yes.
to mention on many, many shows, especially one of my favorite of all time, Quantum Leap, which also is my favorite theme song of all time. And
Mhm.
I wish it was legal for us to play that for him, but it's not.
It's not.
So we will not play it, but the thought of it is there. Look, Dean Stockwell, like Quantum Leap, I loved that show. I loved it. I thought he was
Mhm.
awesome. He played Al, the hologram that guides, Scott Bakula's character, Sam,
Right.
through time.
Uh-huh.
Um, but he is now gone. Yet another
Mhm.
actor, and a very good one at that.
Right.
He was nominated for 4 Emmy Awards as well for Quantum Leap, and he won a Golden Globe for it. So, like
Right.
he was recognized, and you
Mhm.
you look on social media today, and you have all these actors and people coming out saying he was probably the nicest guy in Hollywood.
Wow. That's
Like
wonderful.
that's saying something.
That's
That's
saying a
saying
lot.
a lot. Right. So it is a tremendous loss to anybody that, saw any part of his career, and most likely you have in something. Like, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's been
Oh
in a
yeah.
lot, and some small roles, some large roles,
Mm.
and main characters, of course, like that. So, gone at age 85. I have to do it all the time. I have to do it,
Yeah.
and it's just not fair. Damn it, just not fair.
Mm.
So it's hard to believe. We keep like every week. I feel like we're gonna be doing this. And it's
Oh.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And you look around
Mm.
Hollywood, and some of those people that have been a main part of people's movies and TV life,
Right.
they're not getting any younger. Harrison Ford, Al Pacino, um,
The
Robert
great.
Redford, like not Robert Redford, Robert De Niro, and it's just a fact of life, and you see it in music. Like we went through a while where it was like we were losing musicians for a while,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's never fun. It's never fun.
It's never fun.
Nope.
My condolences
So
to the family and
absolutely,
friends.
absolutely.
Okay.
So let's see if we can liven things up by doing some animal news. Hopefully, we have some good news. I have some
Yeah.
news, but you can go first with your animal news.
Okay. In daily animal news, okay, the koala who had all four paws burned in fire is overjoyed to finally be safe and finally going back to wildlife again.
Oh, see? Good. That's
Yeah.
good. Good story. All's well that ends well with the koala. That is
Yes.
fantastic.
Now,
Fantastic.
Billy, his name is Billy, was discovered hanging in a tree in a property in Adelaide Hills, Australia, surrounded by fires. He was clearly in need of assistance, and as his rescuers yanked him from the tree, he let out a loud cry before settling down and snuggling up to his carrier. He realized aid had finally arrived. Lucy and Adam Francis, who work with 1,300 koalas, that's the
Wow.
name of the company, to rescue and rehabilitate wounded koalas, took Billy in. They've had their job cut out for them recently with roughly a billion animals damaged by the wildfires that have
Wow.
raged throughout Australia since September. Billy was no exception, as all four of his paws were severely burned. So now he's healed and he's free back into the wildlife.
Well, that's fantastic. Good for them helping so many animals out.
Right.
I want to thank, of course, Leflux to be here. Also, Snorlax is here again. Thank you so much, Snorlax. And Faceless is
Oh,
also here with us. That is
thank you.
fantastic. And yes, Snorlax, what we do is we cover what's going on in like pop culture kind of thing. So Hollywood, music, animal, whatever's going on, in the world, we like to pick our spots and go after those topics. So,
Mhm.
and Nizam is also here. I see you, Nizam. Thank you for being
Mhm.
here. So my animal news is also good news. So it's
Hooray.
not all bad. I'm not bringing down the thunder all the time. So, my animal news is New Jersey is now the eighth state to
Hey,
ban the sale of cosmetics that use animal testing.
that's
They
awesome.
joined California, Nevada, Illinois, Virginia, Maryland, Maine, and Hawaii. It is starting to pick up a lot of steam, and I'm pretty sure by the end of next year, I think all 50 states are going to be like that. except for
That's
maybe
great.
Texas. Not
Oh,
not saying anything about Texas in particular, but they like their freedoms, so
mm,
to speak. So yeah, I expect a lot more to be jumping on board on that, and that is good. So no more. I mean,
that's
remember the
great.
numbers that I was saying? It was like millions of animals were
Mm,
dying from testing cosmetics. Testing
right.
cosmetics. I mean, how do
Cosmetics.
you test that? Do you make them ingest it? Like, I don't
Wow.
understand what the process of testing. Like, because people are just wearing it. Like, do they
Mm-hmm.
go and they paint like a guinea pig with all these cosmetics and see what happens? Is that what they do? Or are they
Mm,
making them ingest it, which can't be good? Hi, Joe Scarface. Welcome to the show. Glad you could be
hello.
here. So, but again, New Jersey just banned that, so you will not get cosmetics that they've tested on animals. So that's good. That's good news for animals
Oh,
everywhere.
that's wonderful.
So hopefully that becomes a major trend.
Hmm.
So it's fun facts. Animal fun facts.
It's time.
This is great. So if you haven't watched the show before, this is a segment we do animal fun facts. So Michelle is going to read off an animal and something interesting about that animal that most likely I don't know, and
Hmm.
highly possible that many people do not know at all.
That's
Okay,
right.
Michelle, let's do this.
Animal fun facts. Now, aardvarks. Now, aardvarks can hear and smell termites and ants. Now, I didn't know not only they can smell, but they can hear them also.
Yeah, I knew they could hear that. I hear no, I mean smell. Wait, what do I know? I might not know anything.
Okay.
if I'm if I'm
So,
fumbling through it, I probably don't know.
now, an aardvark uses its long tongue to reach deep into the termite and ant mounds. These animals can eat tens of thousands of insects in a single night. Tens of thousands.
That's good. They should come to my house. Maybe
Well,
that's what I need. I need to buy an aardvark. I need
there
to buy
you
an
go.
aardvark. That'll keep my house clear of all insects. Yep.
Right.
They
Now
don't
the
bite
pistol
people
shrimp.
or anything, do they?
They may. I don't
Eh,
know.
it would be worth it to be honest with you.
If you gotta train them, maybe not to bite.
Yeah, yeah. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
That's right. Now the pistol shrimp catches its prey by surprising it with a loud banging noise made with its claws.
Eh, How a shrimp?
Yes, a
How does it?
pistol shrimp.
How does it make a loud noise underwater?
Now listen to this. The sound is so loud that it stuns or even kills their prey. The sound made by pistol shrimp claws can be as loud as 210 decibels, which is louder than a gunshot. Pew,
What?
right?
What?
Yeah,
How? How? It's
210.
underwater. Everything is
That's
muffled
amazing.
underwater. Sound doesn't travel well underwater, and it's as loud as a gunshot.
Loud as a gunshot.
Holy
Oh, babies.
mackerel! A fish
Hmm.
reference. Ha! That's funny.
Right.
Wow. Pistol shrimp.
The pistol shrimp.
Okay.
Now we have some species of the Australian flower spiders. They eat their mother when food becomes limited. The mother spider sacrifices herself, encouraging her young babies to eat her. When they're lower food.
Oh my, cannibalism in the spider world.
Yes. They dissolve the insides and feed on her body.
Oh,
My God.
so Faceless says it works like a depth charge for the pistol shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
so that's interesting. That is
Yes.
interesting.
Very
See,
interesting.
this is why we love people watching the show, because every week it seems like somebody like granddad
Hmm.
with the Bee Gees information. That was pretty
Right.
cool. So,
Yeah, that was
you know,
awesome.
thank you, Faceless, for that. I had no idea.
Hmm.
I had no idea. I would not expect that at all.
Hmm. I had no idea.
So, okay, so the spider, she gets eaten by the babies.
Yes, and they start with dissolve her insides and feed on her body.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
Isn't that
Yeah,
something?
I
But
couldn't.
that's a mother's love,
It
though.
it gives me the creeps.
She
It
takes
gives
care of
me
her
the
babies
creeps.
to death do
I
it
don't like
apart.
spiders.
Oh,
I don't like spiders. Sorry.
yes, I know. Now, animals with smaller bodies have faster metabolism, but they can also see in slow motion.
Wait, really? They can see in
Yes.
slow motion.
Mhm.
That's that's
That
me being the smaller animal with slow
that
motion.
was good.
Yeah.
Now, as the animal grows up, its physical size increases and its metabolic rate slows, their visual rate seems to slow down.
Okay.
Now, for instance, like chipmunks, the squirrels. Okay, now we have the chameleon.
Oh,
Uh,
the chameleon.
The chameleon, yes. I
Slow
said in the
motion.
French way, chameleon. Okay.
Come a chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Okay, I'm
Right.
done with Boy George now.
You done? That was the
Yeah.
singing sex
Yep, that
segment.
was it. There we go. That was the singing portion of the show. You know, it's like a variety show. You get a little bit of everything.
Right. Now, a chameleon's tongue is long as his body, but it can grab its prey fraction of a second. When they hatch and grow between 15 and 20 inches long,
Wow.
the nose and the tail for adult male, the chameleons. Okay, now the adult females are shorter at about 10 to 18 inches.
That's a long
Amazing.
tongue.
That certainly is. Now we have the goldfish. Have been available in Europe, in the US for a long time. The domestic fish originated in China, but was introduced to Japan in 1603, to Europe,
1603.
and yes, 1603 to Europe, and 1611 in North America around 1850. Now,
Wow.
the goldfish don't have
So wait a
stomachs.
minute. Now, don't. Okay, so goldfish had to come from somewhere originally.
Hmm.
I'm assuming it's a freshwater pond somewhere or a lake that they found goldfish. And ever since then, I've never heard of anybody catching a goldfish in a. I mean, not that I've been around that long, but I've never heard of anybody catching a goldfish in a lake or a pond. So,
Hmm.
how are they just now at home in a fishbowl rather than in a pond somewhere? Like, there's no goldfish anywhere in a pond? Uh, I'm a little
Well,
curious
it
about
started
that.
originated in China. It domestic. It was introduced to Japan, and then so on and so forth. So the goldfish did some traveling there.
Yeah, it did. And it made a big mistake because now you only see them in fish bowls and toilet
Yeah, fish
bowls.
tanks. Mm.
You see them in toilet bowls as they get flushed out.
Oh my god. Now, all right.
Oh, bearer of bad news. Remember that.
Yeah. Negative Ned. Stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it had to be said. It had to be said. See, my singing drove two people away. Like we lost a couple of people because of my singing.
Uh-oh.
So that'll be canceled for the next one.
Okay, now back to goldfish. Now,
Yes.
goldfish don't have stomachs and therefore be easily fed digestible food. Now, goldfish can see more colors than humans can.
Wait, there's more colors than what we think there are?
Yeah, that's
I want those
what
colors.
it
I want those I want those crayons. We need the
Mhm.
goldfish crayon list
Right?
because okay, so wait a minute. I guess technically what we only see the primary colors. Is that what it
Mm-hmm.
is? And then it
Yeah,
just gets
to start with the
blended.
primary.
So
Mm-hmm.
goldfish see more of those colors that would be more primary for them.
Right.
What a world. This is craziness.
It's amazing, right?
It's crazy.
Now we have ghost crabs.
Ghost
Ghost crabs,
crabs? Oh, let me write that one
yes.
down. That one sounds interesting. Go
Ghost
ahead.
crabs growl using teeth in their stomachs. Now, the crabs
What?
may be able to intimidate other creatures with their claws. Ghost crabs will growl at their enemies like a dog.
Whoa. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? Oh, look at the crab! Look at the crab! And then I'd be running if I'm hearing a crab growl at me.
Right? Isn't that something? So now you know there's a ghost crab that growls.
Yeah, yeah. You don't see that one
Mm-hmm.
at the market. There's a reason for that. They
Mm-hmm.
don't get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So snow lice, yes, ghost crab.
Now
I
we
think we
have,
all need to do some research on that ghost crab.
yeah.
That's craziness.
Hmm. Now the gorilla.
There we
The,
go.
the gorilla nose prints are as unique as human fingerprints.
Their nose print.
Their nose prints. Scientists can
Okay.
identify individual gorillas by paying close attention to the shape of their nose.
Oh,
And
well,
gorillas
that's
share
interesting.
98% of DNA with humans.
Yeah, they're just in the wrong places.
Hmm. They
Fingerprints
shouldn't be
on
in
their
the zoo.
nose.
Isn't that amazing? It's
Yeah,
a right place for a gorilla, right?
that is one animal you do not want to piss off because they are strong. They are
Oh,
really strong. So
hmm,
you don't want to piss off a gorilla. Just
or any animal
take the,
that's
well yeah, but I'm just saying, gorilla will tear you up. literally,
hmm. Oh
literally
yeah.
tear you up.
Mm. Now we have the pygmy moset. The
Moro,
pygmy marmoset. It's
Amara,
Marimoset. Well,
Maramoset.
the marmoset, yeah, pygmy marmoset is the world's smallest monkey, size of a toothbrush. Now,
Yeah.
newly
Wait.
born is 6 inches, an adult is 3.5 ounces. They're so
Wow.
cute. They're so little. I saw the pictures of them. So they're known in South America, and they're just adorable. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
So all of our fans in Sao Paulo, if you have seen. If you can take a picture of one of these animals, the Mosset, Mosset,
Man, I said,
yeah, that. Uh, take a picture and send it to us because I know we have a ton of fans out in Sao Paulo.
yeah. And hey to them, they get a shout out.
Yes,
Our
absolutely,
fans.
absolutely. So, okay, so that's pretty cool. I they're really tiny and
Hmm.
almost weightless, pretty much. Uh, what else
Oh
do you
yeah.
have? Do you have any others, or is that all for today?
Well, I have one more.
One more. That's good enough for me.
Yes, the bison and the
Ooh,
cow. Now together they're beefalo. They're called beefalo. It's
wait.
part
So
bison and part
if they
cow.
crossbreed, it's a beefalo.
It's a beefalo.
Oh, that's so cool. That is such a
Isn't that
great name.
cool? Yes.
That's
And
better
that's
than
the
the
animal
liger.
animal fun facts.
The liger when they mix a lion with a tiger. It's better than that. Like this
Yeah,
is beefalo. Like
beefalo.
like I could picture McDonald's doing a whole campaign.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The new beefalo burger.
Yeah, hey, you gave him an idea.
I mean, is it going to be any different? I mean, really, I would
Mm,
imagine it's not going to be much different. But people would
right.
think it would be different, and they would go run into the, you know, I don't know. It might be
Uh-huh.
different. Maybe it's tougher because, buffalo are tougher than cows.
Well, if they're younger, their meat is tender.
Yeah.
So
So
just like lamb, baby lamb.
I love that segment. Animal
Yes,
fun facts.
it's
It
always
never
fun.
it never disappoints. Never
Yeah.
disappoints. And I gotta say, um, my two favorites are the underwater crustaceans,
Hmm.
the pistol shrimp. Now that I know
Hmm.
it works like a depth charge, I think that is so awesome. And the
Yeah.
fact that that sound can kill something is pretty awesome. And
Hmm.
of course, the ghost crabs. I mean, that's so cool. Like, I,
It's
I,
amazing, right?
I need to go somewhere that has like ghost crabs, you know, in like an aquarium somewhere because
Hmm.
now I need to hear that growl. I need to hear it because I'm curious now.
Oh yeah, that is curiosity right there.
So that is animal fun facts. And again, if you are watching us, you are watching us on one of four. Hi Valkyrie, welcome, and of course, welcome Turd Mistress. Always nice to see both of you.
Welcome,
And
welcome.
Scarface is there. Snorlax is there. I love it, love it, love it. If you are watching us, you are watching us on twitch.tv/RI underscore broadcasting or YouTube
Mhm.
at Rhode Island Broadcasting or Facebook.com/RI Broadcasting. And this is the first time we've aired this show live on Twitter.
Twitter.
So you can watch us live in four places. And if you're awesome, and I know everybody out there is awesome, you could watch us on all four platforms if you really wanted to. So
Hmm.
just saying, just saying. Tomorrow, this will be available on Anchor, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. So if you don't want to see me on screen, because I know Michelle is not a problem to see, but when you get all this stuff here, you know you might just want to listen to me. So you can always check out the podcast. So, but then you won't be able to see the lovely wait this that way. I'm all confused now because I'm on the wrong side. But of
Oh,
course, you're going to see the lovely Michelle, who does such an amazing job with all these fun facts and
Thank
and
you.
news and stuff like that, and the celebrity stuff. And so we move on. We have some headlines to check out. Uh, TV news, TV updates, I should say. I guess is what I have it on the TV update.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Patsy Loris named
Mm.
to lead Telemundo news division in 2022. So reaching out to our Spanish viewers.
Yes. Oh,
So Patsy Loris will lead the news division next year.
oh
Fantastic.
wow.
See, another woman in power. That's what we
Yeah.
need. We need more women in charge because the men are too scary.
Women rock.
Paramount orders Fatal Attraction series and will star Lizzie Kaplan. So Fatal Attraction
Oh,
from the movie
serious.
from way back
Right, right.
um, is going to be a new TV series. And Hulu released a first look photo of How I Met Your Mother.
Hmm.
I mean, nope, not mother. How I Met Your Father.
Oh,
How
I
I
like
Met Your Father. Hilary Duff is slated to star as the lead Sophie. And that should be coming out next year. And there will be other people that will be in this show that you will know. Trust me on that. I didn't
wow.
write their names down though because I thought Hilary Duff was the lead, and that was good enough because she deserves to be mentioned by herself at first. Next time we talk about the show, I'll mention the rest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the TV update,
Mm.
and that leads us to our news break,
News
and we've
break.
got some Travis Scott to talk about. Travis Scott.
Yes. Now this time I'm the bearer of bad news.
Yes, you are. I've been waiting for
But,
this one. You always bring the good. I get stuck with all the bad.
yes, it's my turn now. But Travis Scott. Now, as you all know, the Travis Scott concert, 8 people died. And now the tragedy ranks among the deadliest of tragedies in the US. Now, there's a timeline of tragedies of concerts. Now, according to USA Today, the Who in Cincinnati in 1979, 11 people died when they crushed against the arena doors. Now, it was the Altamont Free concert. That was in December 6, 1969. It was a documentary of Gimme Shelter.
Yes.
Now, the attendees in the crowd was 300,000. Meredith Hunter, age 18 at the time, killed by the Hells Angels, which provided security for the Rolling Stones,
I
Santa,
remember that.
and other acts. Now, the Hells Angels accused said he was acting in self defense and was not guilty. Now, there was another concert, Beverly Hills Supper Club, The Disaster, that was in May 28th, 1977. 165 people died. The Southgate, Kentucky on Memorial Day. Then we have the Indiana State Fair, August 13th, 2011. 7 died, 58 injured. And then the Manchester Arena suicide bombing.
Before you go any further, was that the one that the canopy above, like the lighting system and all that stuff, got hit by lightning and it fell down, or was in the windstorm or whatever? It was something like that. I think. I think that was the
Yeah,
one in 2011.
that was the one in 2011. Okay, it was the state fair, so that
Yeah,
sounds about
yeah,
right.
I remember
Yeah.
that one as well. That was pretty ugly. That was ugly.
Wow. Then it was the Manchester Arena suicide bombing, May 22nd, 2017. 23 injured, more than 1,000 in crowd, and it was the Ariana Grande concert in UK.
Yep.
And the list goes on and on.
Oh, it
And I
does.
just want to say my condolences to the family and friends of the victims. It's like you go out, you try to have a good time at a concert, and it's just unfortunate. It's always someone that's don't know how to behave. I guess jumping barricades and rushing in, and it's just so sad. It's really
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. No. It's like, look, I don't think it really matters how much security you have.
Hmm.
Just some things happen that you can't control. Like in that type of a concert, there's so many people there, and
Hmm.
it doesn't take much to move a crowd, you know, in a way that it can crush people. Or
Hmm.
and you also have to worry about Mother Nature. Like all of this stuff, collides at times. And when you really start thinking about, how many tragedies there are, I mean, you named a whole bunch of them, and they're years and years apart. You know how
Yeah.
many concerts there are and festivals there are throughout
Hmm.
the course of a year? I mean, lately there hasn't been, but, that's because of COVID. But for the most part, um, it's really not that common to happen. But
Hmm.
when it does happen, it makes headlines, and then it gives that artist a bad name or a
Hmm.
reputation because a freak accident happens, and whether it's somebody jumping up on the stage and inciting it, like,
Right.
yes, okay, you can blame it on the security, but that's not the artist's fault. I mean, he hires people to do this stuff, and they
Right.
had
It's
a
ridiculous.
lot of security there that night, and
Hmm.
it happened. You can't blame the artist. I'm not blaming Travis Scott for this. Like, there's no way that, like, people rush the stage, and I don't know all the details on why they rushed the stage, but it happened. Unless the artist says it out of his own mouth, then I can't blame the artist. Can't blame the artist.
Yeah, and it's still under investigation. Um,
Yeah.
but I agree totally. The handlers, so the handlers should have had more handle on the fans there, because from what I saw on TV, that they were rushing inside as it is. So now people are getting stampeded. It's just horrible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just one
Yeah.
day you
It
just want
was
to have a
just a
good time.
tragedy, and it's like it. And the sad part is they're probably going to have new rules that concerts have to go by, and it's going to make it impossible to do events.
Yeah,
And it's
not
just
optimal.
wrong because it doesn't happen that often. And frankly, it's the people that are going there that is their responsibility. They need to
Hmm.
be more responsible when they're attending these things. And I think
Exactly.
and I think if they single out people through video, those are the people that should be charged because there is
Hmm.
certainly a lot of security there that night. And what were they going to do? What were they going to do? They couldn't do anything because once it starts happening, you can't react fast enough.
That's right. Something.
So yeah, Travis Scott, I feel
Yeah.
bad for you, man. I feel bad for you. And look, from what I'm gathering, he's having a tough time dealing with it as well.
Oh yes, I
Because
can
he
imagine.
already canceled the concert after that.
Right. I read about that, you know.
So so he might be having a difficult time with it. And
Oh yeah.
and I feel for him because it's not his fault. It's not his fault. He didn't say anything to make those people rush the stage,
Yeah.
and I
And
feel
just say
for him.
hypothetically he did say something. He should know better, as far as be safe with their surroundings. And
Right,
because I've been to concerts, they're standing concerts and also the sitting concerts. So I always watch,
right,
I don't know, something to
right.
do where the exits are. I always had this thing, gotta watch where
Yeah, you need to be aware. You need to just
the
be
exits are,
aware.
but still had a great time. Yeah,
Yep.
you gotta be aware and be safe for your son, Jill. You know, um, it's
Yep.
just poor decisions. I'm by all means, I'm not blaming the victims, but you have to, have that in mind. I from what I heard, there was a
You have
youngster
to
there,
have a
8 years
plan at all
old.
times.
Yes, you have to have a plan at all times. At all times. Now there was a
Yeah.
youngster there, 8 years old, and the parent was also, there too. So the parents should know and instill that in your children. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just ugly and tragic. And when something like that happens, there's not a whole lot you can do except calm the crowd down to make them stop pushing. And that's not
Right.
easy to do. That's not easy to do.
It's not easy to do. But people
So,
are going to do what they want to do when it comes down to
so
it.
that is our news break with Travis Scott.
Yes, that's the news break. Unfortunate.
Yeah. But that leaves us time to do some celebrity birthdays.
Yes, we have celebrity birthday.
Today's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Now we
Okay,
have
I'm done singing.
Yes, we don't want anyone leaving.
Exactly. Exactly. We don't want anybody else to leave.
Okay, actress whose starring role in Ghost earned her Golden Globe nomination. She later starred in Striptease, Disclosure, G.I. Jane, The Jury, The Scarlet Letter, and Indecent Proposal. Demi Moore, 59 today.
59. Wow.
59,
Wow.
wow.
Oh, Snorlax, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday,
Happy
Snorlax.
birthday.
You are now part of the celebrity birthdays.
Yes, there you go.
You are a celebrity today.
Yes. Now, the wide receiver who helped the New York Giants win Super Bowl and set a team record for most receiving yards in a single season in 2011. In May of 2017, he signed with the Chicago Bears for a year before being released in September of that same year. Victor Cruz, 35 today.
Victor Cruz. He was the
Yes.
one that did the little salsa dance or something in the end zone when he scored. I'm choking on
Okay.
my water.
Oh, you're okay?
So we did like a little salsa dance to celebrate in the end zone one year. I remember that. Victor Cruz.
Yes. Celebrating his nationality. Okay, we have Jamaican reggae artist who is best known for his singles Mr. Landlord and Level the Vibes. He has released over 20 albums throughout his career. Half Pint. He is 60 years old today.
Half pint. 60
Yes.
years old. Okay.
Half pint, 8 ounces.
Yep, that's right.
Now we have actress and singer who became well known for her role as Shelby Watkins, also known as the Pink Dino Charge Ranger in the television series Power
Ah,
Rangers.
ah, all right. We
Camille
have a Power
Pie,
Ranger.
28 today. Now we have hip hop, reggaeton, a trap singer who became well known internationally for in let's see, for her 2018 hit single No Tel. See if I can say it in Spanish. No Tel Enamores. That same year, she became the first artist of Shiloh Roots ever to sign to Sony Music Latin. She released her debut album in November 2020. Paloma Mammy. She is
Paloma Mami.
22 today.
22. That's it.
22.
Still has a long, long career, hopefully.
The
Hopefully.
R&B singer who shot to stardom in the late 90s with platinum selling albums like 1997's Cool Relax. He is also a highly successful songwriter who has penned songs for artists like Michael Jackson and Toni Braxton. John B. He's
John B.
47. Yes, and his birthplace is Providence, Rhode Island.
Yes, it is. It
Yes,
is.
he's one of the.
I'm well aware of John B.
Uh huh.
Like he can write. He can make some
Oh
songs.
yes,
Like
he can
he's
write. He
good.
can
He's
sing.
talented.
He's very talented. Now, actor who first rose to prominence for his roles in 1990s films What's Eating Gilbert, Grape, Romeo and Juliet,
Oh.
and Titanic. He then went to star in Catch Me If You Can, Blood Diamond, The Departed, and
Oh.
Inception.
Blood
He won an
Diamond. And
Academy Award for Best Actor for his role as Hugh Glass in 2015 film The
right,
Revenant.
right.
Leonardo
He
DiCaprio,
actually,
47 today.
look, he's a good actor. Like he's a really
Awesome.
good actor. Blood
A-list.
Diamond was one of my favorite movies, and The Departed has the best ending I've ever seen in a movie ever, 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 ever. Best ending.
Mhm. Wow.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Just saying. I'm a little excited that, you know, Leo,
Yes, one of the best.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, who else do we have? Is that it? Or do we have more?
We have more.
Yes.
I have more. Longtime actor known for his work in such films as Big Night, The Devil Wears Prada, The
Ah,
Terminal, Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters,
yup.
Transformer, Age of Extinction, and the Hunger Games franchise. He was cast as Cadenza in the 2017 film Beauty and the Beast. Stanley
Yup.
Tucci, 61 today.
Wow. Wow. 61? And yes,
61.
Nizam, she did mention Romeo and Juliet, by the way. She did
Yes.
mention Romeo and Juliet by Leo.
Mm-hmm.
So we did not forget. That was a good movie, by the way. I've seen it.
Oh, wow. Mhm. So we have American figure skater who took gold at the 2016 U.S. Figure
Oh.
Skating Championships. In 2018, he won a bronze medal as part
Yep.
of the team event and became the first openly gay U.S. male athlete to win a medal.
Johnny.
As the Winter Olympics, he won season 26 of Dancing with the
Yes, he
Stars in
did.
2018 and became a judge of Dancing with the Stars.
But
Junior,
where is he now? Where is he now?
Adam Rippon, 32. Where is he now?
Yeah, what is he doing? What is he doing with his time? Where is he now? That's what we want to know. Because
Uh-huh.
the last time we saw him was with Dancing with the Stars, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the time I saw him.
Just saying.
hmm
Just
Maybe
saying.
he's got something in the making. You never know. Something's coming up.
Could be. Could be.
Could be.
He might
Now we
be.
have.
You know, he's
Mhm.
probably he's probably doing all the like commentary on the figure skating. That's probably what he's doing.
Behind
So
the
he's
scenes
probably
stuff.
is active. So
Could be.
you know, and the Olympics will be coming up soon.
That's
Winter
right.
Olympics coming up.
hmm
I can't wait. I love the Olympics. I love the
Oh
Olympics.
yeah, fun to
So
watch. Fun to watch.
okay, so who else is there?
Now we have American actress best known for her role as Charlotte Grayson's on ABC's drama Revenge. She has also had roles in feature films
Oh,
including 13 Going on 30.
I saw that movie. That was
Krista
good.
B. Allen,
Yeah,
30 years old today.
yeah. Wow, 30. So she is 30 now. 13 going on 30. She just hit it. You got
Mhm.
this is a good list. There's a lot of
Good list,
talent
right?
in this list today.
Right.
This is not easy because
hmm
in case you don't know, every time she does all these celebrity birthdays, I pick out one or two that basically, you know, catches my attention. This is not an easy one. Is there any others?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Played the role of Bug Pallone on the television show Third Rock from the Sun alongside John Lithgow, and also
Yeah.
had a recurring role in Stargate SG-1.
Oh my
He
god, that's my favorite
starred with
sci-fi.
Selena Gomez in the Disney Channel's Wizards of Waverly Place. David Del Luis, 50 today.
Wow. Wow. Jesus, there's so many. There's so many.
There's
This is
so
awesome.
many, right? Awesome. Now we have film actor who plays Cyclops in the 2016 blockbuster X-Men Apocalypse. He also played prominent roles in the films Joe Mud and the Tree of Life. In 2018, he starred as the main character in the Steven Spielberg film Ready Player One. Ty
Oh my god,
Sheridan,
such a that was such a
25.
that was such a good movie, Ready Player One. Oh my god. If you did not see that, especially if you didn't see it in the theater, boy did you miss out. You missed out. That was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
phenomenal
Ty
movie.
Sheridan, right?
Ty Sheridan. And that's the end of celebrity fun facts. I mean
So
birthdays. I'm sorry.
celebrity birthdays, yeah. Um,
Celebrity birthdays.
so I have to pick out a couple in that. Um,
Okay.
I mean, I have to first mention Leonardo DiCaprio, because
Yes. A-list.
he is, yeah, he is an A-lister. Like, look, there's not many people in the world that aren't more popular. I mean,
hmm
like, when you get to star in movies that everybody knows,
Right.
like Titanic, everybody knows the movie Titanic.
Right,
I
exactly.
mean, you're going to get noticed everywhere. And the
hmm
fact that, you throw in a bunch of other movies that he was just absolutely incredible in, like The Revenant, Blood Diamond, and The Departed. Like the list goes on and on and on.
On
Like
and on, right?
he's at the top of
Amazing.
that list, and you got to give credit to Demi Moore for her career, and choosing
hmm
some roles that really gave women some power.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying?
Right.
Like, I think she was very conscious. about choosing certain roles because she wanted to show that women are, you know, can be tough, they can be strong, they can be
Mhm.
successful. And I think she chose a lot of roles based on that. And um,
Yeah.
G.I. Jane instantly comes to mind because, what, like that role, that was a grueling role for her. And
Mhm.
she did a fantastic job throughout her career. She really did.
She did fantastic job.
So those two stuck out. And of course, the youngster Ty Sheridan in Ready Player One, you know, that sticks
Right.
out in my for the young crowd. Uh, that is somebody that could become huge someday,
Oh yeah.
and I'm looking forward to what
Possibilities.
comes up in the next few years for him. So,
Right.
so that's
Mhm.
celebrity birthdays, and we only
Yes.
have basically music, new
New
music,
music. That's right.
um, and our song check. You have your song check?
You didn't mention song check. I have new music.
Oh, oh, so is it going to be just me with the song check today?
New
Oh,
music.
pressure.
I guess new music and song check. I guess you could check it, and it is new music, so it is new music, actually. And you could song check it. Hey, yeah, it works.
So, so you have three. Do you have three songs that
Yes.
you? Oh, okay. So you have the song check. That's
Hmm.
that's what I was really getting at.
Yeah,
Um.
and it's new music also.
Oh yes. Oh,
Mm.
Nizam just reminded me of another one. Uh. Inception. That was a crazy movie. Crazy. That was so different. It was really good. And Wolf on Wall Street. He was fantastic in that as well.
Oh,
So thank you,
thank
Leflocks and
you.
Nizam, for reminding me of those. Those were big. I saw Inception in the theater. That was unreal to see in the theater. Unreal.
Mhm.
So new music. Um,
Yeah.
remember last time when we were talking about Elton John's new album, and
Yes.
I played like 6 or 7 songs off of it and I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
And you found that one song that I didn't listen to that was good. Well, another legend is releasing an album tomorrow. Rod Stewart, Tears of Hercules.
Really? Oh my gosh,
Look,
Rod Stewart. Wow, where have
look,
he been?
I listened to 10 songs off of this album. 10.
10. Okay, wow.
How Elton John goes about what he does for music now is a whole lot different than what Rod Stewart does. What Rod
Mm.
Stewart is releasing tomorrow is nothing short of fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Like, I listened and I'm like, okay, I'm not expecting anything great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being realistic. He's a guy that was huge in the 70s and 80s and then
That's
started
true.
declining in the 90s and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's been doing a lot of those like classic, big band stuff and things like that. But this one, he's got new music out. It's not like his rock music from the
Oh,
back in the
okay.
day. It is more adult contemporary, but with like today's new music sound.
Mm.
It was I was amazed. First of all, I was amazed that that album was that good.
That's good.
Also, ABBA has a new album, Voyage. I didn't listen to any of
Oh,
that. Just saying,
okay.
just saying. And by the time I already got my 3 songs, Nathaniel Ratliff and the Night Sweats, they have a new album coming out tomorrow, The Future. I didn't get to listen to that one because I already found my 3 songs by the time I realized that that was coming out. So those are the three that I looked at. It's like, okay, these three we need to mention. Look,
Yeah.
if you were at all, anytime ever, a Rod Stewart fan, whether it's 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and now 2021, get this
Mhm.
album. You will not be disappointed. It has a couple of songs from the past that are reinvented or re-envisioned with new music. Crazy About You and Crazy About Her and You're in My Heart.
Mhm.
Those two, different music to it. But what's your first song, Michelle?
I have Mod Sun Flames, featuring Avril Lavigne, and the collaboration. The way the song is, it's like rock and soft rock. Now, Mod Sun Flames, he's more like the rock hardcore, which is a good collaboration. I was impressed how that is, and I love Avril Lavigne's music. But so that's, I would say that's a go-to song, and it's been released 9 months ago. So
All right.
Flames, definitely go check it out.
I will check it out. Speaking of Avril Lavigne, she has a Lavigne, Avril Lavigne.
Lavigne, Avril Lavigne.
She has a new song out, "Bite Me,"
Okay.
and I get a chance to listen to it. Um, I liked it a lot. It was very catchy. Um, I'm still a little, I'm still a little blown away that she made this song because it it's like it's like if you take rock music and you make it poppy.
Mm,
If that makes any sense at all, it's like a '90s hair band kind of thing
okay. Wow.
with a female singer, and she did a really good job, and I really like the song.
Well, that's good. Yeah, gotta check that out. I like her music.
Yes, my nice scruff. It's called "I Don't Leave My House Too Often, so I don't bother shaving." But I'm glad you noticed and you liked it. So, all right, your song number two.
Song number two. I'm the number one fan of Ed Sheeran.
There you go.
First Times. It's called First Times, and it was released 13 days ago.
Yep.
It's a simple song, only lyrics and the guitar playing.
Yeah, I
And
heard the song.
it's like,
It's great. It's fantastic.
yes, I love the song. It's a beautiful ballad.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ed Sheeran, that album is great from beginning to end. I
Oh
think,
yeah.
one song I really didn't like, and I don't know what the name
Mhm.
of it was. Um, my second song is called Heavy Load. So I've had Bite Me and now Heavy Load
Heavy load.
by Government Mule on the Heavy Load Blues album. And let me tell you, it's a ballad for blues music. That's what this is. This is
Okay.
blues, and I'm like, oh, well, this is pretty nice. It's a very soft and smooth blues song
Wow.
ballad
That's
that,
good.
if you like the blues, Government Mule might be the band for you to check out. I only got to hear that one song. Only one song was able, to be released. It comes out
Mhm.
tomorrow. But going by what I heard on that, if they have more of that and some upbeat blues, does that even make sense? Upbeat blues. I don't think that's even possible. It's blues. It can't be upbeat.
Yeah, it's blues.
Oh, that's funny. But you know what I mean. A little faster pace, maybe blues.
Faster pace. Yeah.
But
Mhm.
it was wonderful. I loved it. Um, gonna put that on my Spotify for sure. And also Bite Me. Not You Guys Bite Me, but Bite Me by Avril Lavigne. So, song number 3, Michelle, before I get
Has
myself into trouble.
James Arthur.
James Arthur.
SOS. That was released 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
It's more of a pop R&B rock feel, and I love it. It's a different combination. I noticed the artist you mentioned, Avril Lavigne. She's like seemed to be crossing over into
Yeah, different
um,
things.
different things, and this is what James Arthur's song is. SOS. Check it out.
All
If
right,
you like a little
James
of pop
Arthur.
R&B and a rock feel,
All right.
go to.
All right, so my third song, um, well, first of all, it's Rod Stewart. All
Oh,
right,
okay.
now I didn't choose You're in My Heart, but that song sounds absolutely incredible now. It was a great song way back then when it
Mhm.
first came out. I think that was a 70s, early 80s. I'm pretty sure it's 70s though. Um, Redone and it sounds amazing, but I didn't choose that song because it's technically not really a new song.
Right, it's
I
not.
went One More Time by Rod Stewart because basically the song is about him being older and how he used to be famous and sell out stadiums and stuff like that. And I saw him in concert once. Great
Oh,
concert. Yes, I did. I won tickets from a radio station, and I went to see that.
wow.
But he was a rocker. Like songs like Hot Legs. That
Mhm.
was what Rod Stewart started as,
Oh, yeah.
and he just goes through the song saying how he used to be this, and now he just wants to do one more time and just come out with
Oh,
an album that shows that he can still hang with today's music
he
and
still
the
got it.
music. Yeah, he's not trying
That's
to
what he's
be
saying.
he's not trying to be 70s legend Rod Stewart. He's
Hmm.
still himself. He still
Yeah, he's
dresses
staying
up
in
in
his
like the
lane.
leopard stuff and all that kind of stuff like that, and still hangs out with all the young women. Um,
Mhm.
and it has the sound of what people make music today, and it might not be the heavier side, but it is still good enough to get a lot of pop fans excited about his music. And One More Time really talks about that.
Mhm.
And if I'm not mistaken, I only heard the song once, so I'm trying to go by memory. He mentions how people don't let it go and how
Mhm.
he let it go, and now he's just who he is, and just
Okay.
one more time. That's
Oh, one more
that's the
time.
song, One More Time. And I think the words have so much meaning to him in that
Mhm.
song. I
It's
I
personal.
singled that
Yeah.
song out just because of that, because I can understand what he's going through.
Mhm.
So so yeah.
Mm. How
So like
old
I
is he
said,
now?
oh, I don't know. He's got to be like 70 something, 80 something.
Oh,
He's up there.
yeah, he's
He's
up there.
up there. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
Like 70s. He was rocking in 70s.
Mm.
So 70s,
Yeah.
80s, 90s, 2000, 2010. So you're talking 60 years ago. He was
Wow.
making music 60 years ago. So he's
Mm.
probably in his upper 70s.
Yeah.
Somewhere around
That's kind of
78,
what he started.
79.
Yeah, what age he
So
started.
so that is song check. If
Yeah.
if you guys want us to listen to some music to see if we like it and belongs, it's got to be new. None of this like 4 years ago or anything. So it's got to be, some point, 3, 4 months within that time, and we'll check it out, and of course we'll see if we like it, and then if we do, it'll be one of our 3 songs. Simple, simple, simple. So you can have some say in what we do. And speaking of what we do, this is Pop Ascension. We do all kinds of stuff that you just heard. And you can find us on twitch.tv/RI_broadcasting, on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Facebook.com/RI Broadcasting, and now you can watch us on Twitter at Broadcasting RI. So lots of ways. Tomorrow, Anchor, Google, Spotify. You can listen to us on there. And don't forget, if you're not following us on Twitch, you should follow us. Like, I think we're pretty good. So, and at some point, I will post up our Discord. If you want to go into the Discord, just message me, and I'll message you with the Discord invite. And feel free to subscribe on Twitch. Very important. This is how we fund the shows. So feel free. And if you're on YouTube, click that little bell. Ding, ding, ding. So that way you always know that we're coming. Every Wednesday is Havenshine Reviews. Every Thursday is Pop Ascension. And the rest.
Oh, can't hear. Oh my gosh.
Are you there? Hello. Now it's working. So basically, everything I said, everything I said was not heard. That's so funny. But so what was the last thing you guys heard? Nizam, what was the last thing you heard? So that way I know where I left off. And I lost Michelle. So I don't know. But there she is. All right, Michelle. Where did I
Oh,
leave
there you
off?
go.
Rod Stewart still being Rod Stewart. Oh my God! So you didn't hear any of the things that I said after that.
No, I
Ugh.
didn't.
I don't know what happened. The mic just stopped working.
I heard a buzz and then it disconnected.
Yep.
It was nothing.
Yep. So basically, what I did was go through the Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitter. You can hear us all live. Subscribe on Twitch. That always helps do the shows.
Yeah.
And I did a lot more talking. Of course, I was on a roll. I was on a roll, and you didn't hear any of it. Disappointed. But
Some of it,
you have
maybe.
anything to say to send off the people today?
Well, thank you for watching, everyone, and come back and see us again.
Yes,
Love to
so
have
Eric, I
you.
see you out there. You just came in towards like right at the end of the show. Scarface, you need to feed the kids. Of course, you need to feed the kids. They gotta
Yes.
eat. They gotta eat. But we're heading out anyway. So we want to thank everyone for being here, like
Thank you.
for participating, and you know, like I said, feel free, subscribe, bits, all that stuff. It keeps the shows going, and we are going to see you next Thursday night at 6 p.m. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.